Hey guys, Stephen Cox here, and today I've got something exciting to share with you. BMI just sent me something really cool in the mail. So this is a royalty check from my publishing company. So there are two halves of ownership when you write a song. One half is the writer's portion, and it says like 100% for the writer's portion, and then you have 100% for the publishing portion. So technically, if you own an entire song, you own 200% of the song, which is kind of silly, but that's the way it works. Okay, so I've been getting my writer's share directly deposited to my account, and then this came in the mail, and I realized that my publishing company has it set to go through the mail. So I wasn't expecting this. I totally forgot about it. But then here's an extra $32. So the cool thing about this extra $32 is the ukulele that I bought to do this ukulele busking thing cost almost exactly that much from Amazon, which, by the way, it came, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the importance of this is just talking about the business side of things, so the publishing versus the writing. So a lot of times people use a publishing admin like CD Baby instead of being their own publisher. A lot of times people will have a publishing deal with a company. But if they're taking a good portion of your publishing, then you're missing out on a lot of money from your song. So let's say they own all your publishing and you own all your writing. So that means they own 50% of the song. But when it comes to things that only the publisher gets paid, they're the only ones that get paid for those kind of things, like I think when things appear in publications and stuff. So not broadcasted, but anyway. And then publishers also get a percentage when things get broadcasted over the radio, or when you do the BMI Live thing and you report that you played it at a venue. So you played your song at a venue. So let's talk about that for a second, guys. So BMI Live is basically where when you get done playing a show at a venue, you go and you type in your set list on their website, on the BMI Live page, and essentially you get paid for every song of yours that you played. And honestly, it comes out to about $1 a piece. I don't know how they do the math, but it seems to come out to about $1 per song. So a lot of this money might actually be the publishing portion of the BMI Live stuff. And I'm not sure about that, but I have a feeling that that's some of it. So basically, I got paid $1 on the writing part per song, and then this is an additional $1 for the publishing side of things. So as you can see, owning your own publishing can literally double what you're making. But the advantage of having a publisher would be if they're pushing your music, you might make more. So if you know that they're pushing your music enough to make 10 times what you're making, it might make sense to do a publishing deal. So look into that. But for me, I enjoy owning my own publishing. So that's one exciting thing for the day, probably business-wise the most exciting. And then there's also this. This ukulele was about $30 on Amazon. So the cool thing about that check that I just got in the mail is it totally covered the cost of this. Now you might be asking, if I already own a whole bunch of ukuleles, why did I buy this? And the answer is, this is for an experiment. Basically, I'm going to go and busk, which means to street perform, with this to try to demonstrate how quickly you can, one, make your money back for an instrument, so it's easy to pay for the instrument with itself, hopefully. We'll see how easy it is. And then after that, how hard it is to make enough money to upgrade to a better ukulele. So this is kind of like starting a music career from complete scratch via ukulele. So that's the experiment. I'll keep you updated as to how it's going. Because I'm teaching lessons a lot this week, I'm probably not going to start this till the weekend, but stay tuned for this. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.